Are you looking for the best sleeping bags? In this video we will look at some of the 6 best sleeping bags on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. TETON Sports Celsius XXL 0F Sleeping Bag. TETON Sports Celsius XXL 0F Sleeping Bag is a mummy-shaped model which, as the name indicates, has plenty of room inside. It also comes with pockets so you can keep valuables like your wallet and keys close by. This sleeping bag's biggest appeal is its spacious interior, which is big enough for the wearer to spread out their arms and legs comfortably. The fluffy shape is also a plus, as it gently protects your head and back and makes it feel as if you're sleeping under a comforter. The sleek surface on the inside makes it easy to roll over as well. It also handled heat retention well, and only allowed for a 3.96 degree drop in temperature when we tested it for 30 minutes in a 32 degree room. So it won't have any problem keeping you toasty even in the cooler months. The large size and weight would make it difficult to carry around by hand. But it's not too big to fit in the back of your car, so as long as your trunk isn't packed to the brim. This sleeping bag isn't machine washable and requires you to wash it by hand, which adds time to maintenance. It isn't waterproof either, so you shouldn't use it in the rain. It is, however, connectable with a second sleeping bag, so there's the advantage of being able to sleep together with your child or partner. Number 2. SOULOUT Sleeping Bag. SOULOUT Sleeping Bag is a 4-season, mummy-shaped bag. It has pockets on the inside so you can keep valuables like your smartphone and wallet nearby. This sleeping bag has sufficient space both horizontally and vertically, which taller people will appreciate. It was spacious enough to easily turn over in our sleep, and didn't produce any annoying rustling sound. But there wasn't a satisfying amount of padding around the head, which could result in a sore neck after sleeping on it, so bring along a pillow if you've got room. When left in a 32 degree room for 30 minutes, the temperature inside around the feet only dropped by 5.22 degrees, so we had no complaints regarding heat retention. You can safely take it with you camping during the colder months. The lightweight and compact size make it easy to carry around with you, with the added convenience that it won't take up much space in your car. In the features department, it comes waterproofed for easy cleanup when it rains. You can also connect one to a second sleeping bag, making it a great choice for couples or families with children, and it's easy to release heat thanks to the zipper at the feet. To top it all off, it's also machine washable, so there's little work involved in keeping it clean. Number 3. FARLAND Sleeping Bags. FARLAND's mummy-shaped sleeping bag boasts excellent heat retention as its selling point. When our taller testers tried it, they found that their feet felt confined due to the length. There also wasn't as much cushioning as we had hoped, which resulted in being able to feel the hardness of the ground below. One positive is that turning over in it wasn't a problem, and it didn't make any loud rustling sounds. The temperature at the feet only dropped 4.14 degrees when we left it in a 32 degree room for 30 minutes, so it would seem the heat retention is as good as the maker says. It will keep you warm at night, even in the cooler months. At 3 pounds, 11 ounces, this sleeping bag is both light and compact when stored, making it easy to transport by car, motorcycle, or any other method you choose. It also has a solid set of features. It's waterproof to stay dry in the rain, and machine washable for easy maintenance. If you start to feel hot while sleeping, you can open the zipper at the feet to adjust the temperature inside. And finally, you can connect it to a second sleeping bag for extra space to sleep as a couple or family. Number 4. Coleman Brazos 20 degrees Fahrenheit Sleeping Bag. The Brazos sleeping bag by Coleman is a rectangular model that uses a type of fabric called tricot for its inner lining, which is said to be particularly smooth to the touch. The generous space inside helped us to relax, and we never felt cramped. As for the inner lining, while it is indeed soft and comfortable, we also noticed it tended to create static electricity from the friction of turning over. The padding around the head is also a bit too thin and doesn't provide enough cushion between the ground. Thankfully, the padding in the area around the wearer's back is sufficiently thick and gives the feeling of sleeping while wrapped up in a big, comfy blanket. This sleeping bag did well with heat retention, and only allowed for a 3.96 degree drop in temperature inside after 30 minutes in a 32 degree room. It should provide plenty of insulation if you're sleeping outside during the colder months of the year. It isn't well suited for carrying around while hiking due to the size and weight, but if you'll be transporting it in your car you shouldn't have any problems. We found it disappointing that this sleeping bag isn't machine washable, nor is it waterproof. You'll need to wash it by hand, which takes time. On the bright side, it is connectable with a second sleeping bag, making it a good choice for camping with the whole family. Number 5. Oaskys Camping Sleeping Bag. Oaskys makes the 3-season, mummy-shaped camping sleeping bag. With 14 color variations, you should have no trouble getting one in your favorite color. It's wide enough to roll over easily and keeps any rustling sound down to a minimum. But we discovered that taller people would end up with their toes pressed up against the bottom to fit inside. There's also a lack of padding at the top half, so we felt the hardness of the ground below directly on our backs and waists. The temperature inside dropped 5.94 degrees after being left in a 32-degree room for 30 minutes, so we couldn't say the heat retention is impressive. You'll probably want to wear some heavy-duty pajamas if you plan to use it in very cold weather. This sleeping bag is notable for being extremely light and compact when rolled up. You could even carry it in your backpack as well as your car or bike. This also means it won't take up much space in your house when you need to store it. You can easily dry it off if you get caught in the rain, thanks to it being waterproof. There's also a zipper at the feet which is helpful for adjusting the temperature inside. But keep in mind that it isn't machine washable, and you'll need to wash it by hand, nor is it connectable to a second sleeping bag. Number 6. MalloMe Single Camping Sleeping Bag. MalloMe's mummy-style sleeping bags come in a wide variety of colors, allowing you to pick the one that fits your taste. The width of this sleeping bag was a bit narrow compared to some of the others we tested, and people with broad shoulders might feel cramped inside. This also made it difficult for us to turn over, as it sometimes felt like we were getting stuck due to the size. We also thought that the lining was insufficient and didn't provide a layer of protection between our bodies and the texture of the ground below. When we tested heat retention, we found that the temperature dropped by 7.56 degrees on the inside when left in a 32-degree room for 30 minutes, which isn't very reassuring. You'll need to bring warm clothes if you plan on using it in cold weather. The good news is that this sleeping bag is light and compact enough to carry around with you when rolled. You'll appreciate how easy it is to open up and have ready to use, even if you're taking it in your car or on a motorcycle. It also comes with a useful set of additional features. It's waterproof in case you get caught in the rain, and can also be machine washed for easy maintenance. And finally, it's connectable with a second sleeping bag in case you want to sleep together with your family or partner when camping.